Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Spruce Mountain, Fun Shaving Nation. So it's still winter time. We're just putting on our gear and make sure that we're going to be plenty warm out there. I wanted to bring you along for morning chores and everything just so I can kind of show you guys why we do things not so realistic. I don't know, some people might say cheaty, but you know what? It's a game, and we're all here to have a good time, so everything that helps make that happen, even better. So, it's still dark out. It looks like we're getting a little bit of snow, so that's why we're kind of giving you the rundown in the dressing room here. But we're gonna go out, start with our morning chores, and probably run up, make sure finish with the mine, get the trailers loaded, and seeing if any of our other babies need to be fed. It is winter time, so a little bit slow go. We do have a harvest coming, or not a harvest, but a plant coming up that we need to start prepping for, make sure everything's ready to go. So a lot of chores to do today, so let's get at it. Alright, yeah, looks like it's snowing pretty good. Let's see what the old weather report says. Snow for the rest of January and the first part of February. Great, and then rain. So we're probably gonna have to, that planting season I was talking about that's coming up is gonna be for, you can see on the far right there, cotton. We're gonna do, a little bit of cash crop, just because we do have not only our promise to Grandpa, and with a branch this big, we really do need to keep the cash crop coming in, to counter all the times when we are and are not selling animals and goods. So a lot of our bigger fields, or awkward fields like this one, will be cotton. This one we might change this season, but we'll see how it goes. And then these two for sure will definitely be cotton. I'm debating changing this one, but we're going to be running we gotta get some more soybeans in the ground this year. So some of our fields won't be getting cotton, they'll be getting soybeans or corn. And we're going to throw some more oats in the ground too, just to collect some extra straw. And some of that will be down here. But a lot of these, I think this one's going to be corn, maybe sunflowers. We'll see how it goes. If you guys want to vote in the comments, let me know what you think. Corn or sunflowers this year for making chaff for cows. We did corn last year, so different fields though. I rotate the fields, so the only fields that changed, or that didn't change for rotation this year, and this was on accident, but 8, and then these two fields I joined into one big one. They weren't supposed to be barley, but I was in a hurry and planted barley anyway. So we got stuff coming up we need to start getting ready for, but we're going to start off with some more chores so I can show you all, just kind of walk you all through what we got going on. Come over here, grab a trailer. I thought about waiting till daylight to go through this with everyone, but I didn't get a chance to show you last time all the lights that we had put in to help around the yards. So eggs, not crazy production, but Like I said in the other videos, we sell off. So when eggs come due, or when eggs hit their main sell point, you know, we'll sell off any of the ladies that have aged out, so we can start our next generation of birds coming in. It'll be the same thing with sheep. You'll get to see that. We have some sheep that are aging out, and they'll need to go to the sale yard. But so eggs are going to be down just a little bit right now. So this seems like a lot of eggs, but I haven't gathered them a little bit. Shut that down. I love this truck, but when it's dark, the cab gear stings. Okay, so here's something I want to show you guys. So, I ran out of time to grab the truck and haul, and this is why I wanted to show you why we use autoload for some of our stuff. So, this was all here last night, January 1st. It's now 2nd. We run 2-day months. So last night, it was about 7 o'clock on the 1st at night, and this thing was full. Right, so I didn't have time to grab the truck, so I just pulled them all out of the way. And believe it or not, I did this at both sheep pastures, and I got warnings this morning after we woke up. I got warnings that the other sheep pasture is already jam-packed again. So I don't know if everyone else has been seeing this with their sheep, but we produce wool like crazy. I have to pick this up sometimes twice a day in order to keep room for the wool to be placed. And if you don't have any place to put it, you know, you snooze, you lose. So it doesn't, I don't know why, but like at your factories and stuff, when you move, you know, you can leave stuff sitting for forever, and when you're finally ready to move it, you move it, the next one populates because they have a storage area built into them. Well, animal pens don't have that. So if you don't move these, they don't store the wool that's ready to be put out. You just lose it. So we lose a lot of production trying to keep up. That's why we have to, at very least, move it out of the way. Like I said, sometimes twice a day. So. Alright, here we are. We're going to take these. The right stinking button. Okay. Just load it up. Maybe. Another little tip for the day too, when you're loading pallets and stuff like this, if you don't unstrap them before you start loading the new ones, like even though I didn't have anything to put right here and I still undid that strap, because if you don't, I don't know what it is, but farm sim physics, you know, the trailer starts going crazy, and eggs, whatever you're loading, it starts going crazy. So it's easier to just unfasten them all and load it and refasten. Run up here, no coop. we're athletic around here because we work so hard. Chorin's good for the soul. Allows you to jump your truck without even thinking about it. Yeah, see, so I moved. Same thing here. You know, I moved some of the pallets, and no, it's already turned off. But yeah, it just, our wool production is crazy around here. I'm just gonna go ahead and move all these out of the way, just so we can start wherever it needs to. Hopefully it starts in the back so it's out of the way. But yeah, crazy. So, all right, I'm going to, let's see. Actually, we're gonna let the truck warm up. It is cold out. What is it? 20 degrees. Yeah, 25 degrees. So I'll let everything warm up. A little bit of a cold start, but we'll let her warm up. We're gonna run down here, pull these eggs, and we're gonna check the horses while we're down there. Probably get some exercise in, so I'll see y'all down there. Alright, here we are. This is where we keep bales, and this is our main pallet storage. Actually, it's a little chilly. Let that heater run. We're going to be cold after this. Alright. Check on the ponies. Let's start with, there she is, Miss Amber. We'll get some running in. Get warmed up for the morning. I normally don't mind working out horses. It's always a pain when, you know, when you got a lot of stuff going on, harvest is going on, or planting, and you got all this work to do out in the fields. Then horses kind of become a pain to deal with, and for some reason we can't get the ride mod for consoles, so every single day we're out here riding the ponies. But I don't mind it. I enjoy it. Let's see if we can get a clip here. Give me some better scenery. Still a little dark. Show off for Amber Girl. Alright. Maybe we'll have a thumbnail. So, very cloudy. I think that's part of the reason why it's seeming darker than normal. We got her put back. I might run one more, and then I'll bring y'all back. We'll go run down and grab the truck and start grabbing the wool. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright, we got most horses good and exercise. Ended up going ahead and mowing most of them. We still got Jack left. truck, one little issue. I do believe that there's a line, right? Like, I still want to be somewhat realistic in place. Some of those come off very there's some mods, you know, for some of those guys that want super unrealistic stuff. I mean, shoot, we're even using some of those mods, you know, we're putting 5 million liters on a trailer to be hauled by a tractor with no problem. So, you know, it's just here and there. Be realistic when you can, and as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. So, let's see. Hopefully we can get some comments in the comment section, you know. Get some viewers who can help us figure out sunflower and maize debacle, which one we're going to plant for Chev this year. Old girl here. Nice and warm in here. It's chilly. Chilly. Alright, what do we need to do next? We need to go up to the mine. Finish getting those trailers loaded before too much snow gets on the ground and becomes even harder. And then grab our other truck though to go up there. Let's see what we got going on. For feed wise, cows are doing okay. We probably run another load just to help stay ahead of it, because next month's going to be busy. So we might run another load, that way we just don't get too far behind. TMR, these girls are doing good. Plenty of hay here. How are chickens doing? They're doing good. Oh, there's that water sneaking up on us again. I think I'm gonna end up getting rid of that mod that's not working at all for us. Alright, so sheep. What are the chickens? Chickens were good. So sheep are going to be a big priority, and then horses. That's the only thing, the downside to this horse pasture that we have for them. It's one of those open pastures, but it just doesn't hold much for food. And you're supposed to be able to put, I think it's 12 horses in it, but shoot, even with just 5, we go through food like crazy. Anyway, we'll get, so we still need to exercise Jack. We're saving him for later. He's my favorite, so I always try to give him a little bit of special extra running. But we need to feed the horses, and then the sheep. We gotta get on the sheep right away. So we're actually gonna do that before we go must come first. Always. Over here. I haven't warmed up the tractor yet there. I forgot that they were hooked up to the to the mod that I was just complaining about. So, oh my goodness. Some water from here. It's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna run down and grab our other tractor and we'll at least get the feed done while this thing's filling up, and then we'll jump on the water. Patty, run that back. Maybe. Freezes, and then we are going to demo that whole distribution and water main issue. We're gonna get rid of that. I don't know what's going on with it, but so far I've fallen behind on my greenhouses once, got caught sleeping, and I got caught sleeping on my poor sheep, so it's just, we tried it. Doesn't work. Unless we're doing something wrong. You know, if anyone has any experience with that or knows how to make it work, let me know. You know, I love the idea of it, so if we can make it work, then I'm all game, but it's just not cutting it. Around here, you gotta, I always tell my dogs, you gotta earn your puppy food, so when you're pulling your weight, you gotta go. Alright, so actually I'm gonna leave that tractor on, let's get water. So let's have real quick. We'll park this. Still need to, oh, dang, there we go, look at that, snowing around. Woohoo! In real life, like, winter is my favorite season. I absolutely love winter, so this is kind of my favorite part in game too. You know, I just love seeing it, but it doesn't stick around for very long. But I think with how dark it's been getting this winter and compared to other winters in game, you know, and the fact that we had already had snow, most of the time we haven't been getting hit with snow until February. So I wonder if it's just simulating a harder winter, which is pretty cool. I'm down for it. We're gonna have to deal with this up at the mine. Unfortunately. Alright. Actually, probably should take her up to the mountain. She got better tires for it than the dually. Dually's got decent tires, but I think we're gonna do that. Oh, feed our puppers. See where Miss Ivory's at. Come on, girl. Get along, little doggy. Get along. Get along, little doggy. Anyone down for a polar punch? Oh, man. Chilly, chilly. Let's see, where's our old dog? Come on, Ivory. You do a well-being check. You're off too. Trying to see if I can catch her like mid-run back to the house. I don't know. That was another thing that kind of got overlooked. Oh, there she is, way out there. Look at how, like, she looks like she's running aggressively. When you get up close, it's like slow motion. Oh, man. That was another thing with this mod. This is our toolbox, right, so that we can have mobile shops. I run it in my other truck that's actually up on the mountain right now. Well, I don't need to take a truck at all. I need to bring that truck back, so I might catch a ride up there. But this is supposed to be in the back of that truck, but for some reason it always comes back right here. And I gotta lug it all the way back out there, but luckily we don't have anything that's dire need of maintenance up there. We just gotta get those old belt systems brought out of the mountains and sold off, because they're about worthless to us. So alright, we're gonna call up the fam and see if anyone can give us a ride up there. Cool. Alright. I was able to get a ride. I'm going to run back down and grab some more people so that we can... They're going to meet me at the bottom of the mountain. Start helping me haul all this stuff in. So we didn't quite get everything loaded out. So we're going to try and get this done. I don't know. At least we don't have too much snow in the rocks. That's a plus. Cool beans. Alright, we're gonna need to warm up our truck. Detroit. Oof, that's a good truck. Alright, we're gonna let her warm up. Let's see where we're at. A little more space left in here. Back. Ooh, a little hard. Okay. Conveyor belt so I know where we're on the money. And we're gonna let them warm up while they're being loaded. It's not gonna hurt them. Lap right here. Speaking of that, truck sounds so good though. If anyone's got a favorite vehicle that they just love hearing, let me know what it is. I'm a truck guy through and through. I love different years and models of all brands. So, I don't like all years of, like, let's say, you know, Chevy or Dodge or even Ford. But I do have my favorite years with each brand. So, I'm kind of a truck guy. I love them all. But if you guys got a favorite, I know that's something I do love about these mods in this in FS22 is they really nailed the sounds. All the trucks sound so good. The diesels and the semis and the pickups. So yeah, let me know what's that one truck that you love just here cruising by or first warming up in the mornings. First trailer I had up here, Loading Rock, is going to be the last one to be full. Oh my gosh. This one's almost done. Pretty sure these are 5 million capacity. See, these are the trailer that I was talking about before, like where we get a little bit crazy with the unrealistic gameplay, but out of everything that could be unrealistic about, hardcore unrealistic about, you know, I do it with trailers. So I do try to keep it close to realism as I can without losing my mind. And I mean, if anyone's done logging and farm sim, you know that with the physics and everything, it doesn't take much to lose your mind on some of this stuff trying to be realistic. Oh my gosh. Hence why I just pushed the belt feeder off when we were trying to get that first disaster fixed and cleaned up. But alright, I'm going to let these finish loading, and then we're going to take probably take the trailers off the hill, just so it's safer with the snowfall and everything, because they'll be ready to be sold tomorrow. So we'll get all this off the hill. We're going to leave the main belts, because we still have some rock. So we might take one of them off the hill, and then we're going to take all of these off. But we can do that off camera, and because we're out of time. So we'll get all this cleaned up and everything, and then we'll get, by the time the next video is ready and going, we'll be headed off to sell. We got a lot of things, like I just showed you. We got a lot of things coming up for sale, so we're going to be busy running back and forth from markets and all of that. Alright folks, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I had a great time. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, notification bell, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to join our Discord for video posts as well as live stream updates. I hope y'all have a great day, and can't wait to see you on the next one. Cowboy out.